If you're not ready to stand alone, you're not ready to stand at all. And here's why. Your friends are not going to necessarily want what you want from life, especially the ones you grew up with. If you're watching this and you're like younger, definitely know that as you grow up, a lot of your friends won't really be your daily or weekly or even monthly or yearly friends as you grow up. Because people have different goals, and some people don't even have goals. And I'm not saying that those people are like wrong or anything. Some people are totally fine just doing what they're doing. I wish I was. I wish I was cool with just doing what I've been doing. But I have like a burning passion in me to do something else. So, but yeah, your friends aren't going to go with you, aren't going to be directly aligned with your goals that you have. Not all the time. Maybe some of them are. I'm not saying that's not a possibility. I'm saying you can't say, I want to go make music. I want to start putting myself out there and make music. And then you tell your friends and they tell you, what? Like, you've never made music before. Like, what are you talking about? We don't want to do that. And then you say, oh, okay, they don't want to do it. Well, I'm not going to do it either. That's not how it goes. You got to be able to stand by yourself without your friends, without your family, without anybody. And if you're ready to do that, then you're ready to accomplish anything, because you only have yourself to rely on. And at the end of the day, and at the end of your life, you're going to die, and you're going to die alone. Like, you might have people in the room with you when you die, but when you like go to that next step after life, you will be going alone no matter what. So would you rather sit there and say like, oh, I played it safe and like hung out with my friends the whole time because they didn't want the same thing that I did, or I just changed my life around what other people said or did or thought? Or would you rather smile knowing that you tried your best and did everything you could, regardless if there were people backing you or not? I would rather have the latter, personally. I love all my friends. I love the people that have made me who I am in my life, but not everyone wants the same things as I do. So, and with how busy you have to keep yourself to achieve these things that you never achieved before, you won't have time to hang out with people or, like help them with their goals. I want to get to a point where I am so like fulfilled and my cup is so full that it runneth over, and I can help them with their things after I take care of myself. It's kind of like a, plane crash type deal where you have to help yourself before you help somebody else with the mask. But yeah, if you're not ready to stand by yourself, you're not ready to stand at all, because at the end of the day, just you don't know what these other people are thinking or what their goals are. Even if they're your best friends, like they could just want something different, and they're not wrong or right or any more wrong or right than you are for wanting something different. It's just that's how it is. Everybody's on their own journey. Can't expect somebody to hurry up or slow down for you. The same way life doesn't do that, other people aren't going to do that either. The older you get, the more you realize that. And I'm lucky enough to still have some friends in my life that I get to like play Call of Duty with and stuff, and like text and call. And they live like, only 45 minutes to an hour away. But on a regular basis, we don't really hang out and do much together except for like birthdays and like when people have kids. It's because I'm trying to do something different than I've ever done before, and they're doing their own thing. They're doing different stuff. So I don't even know what they're doing. I'm so worried about what I have going on that I'm just like, oh hey, like how's life? And they're like, it's good. And I think that's just male friendships though. Like we don't ask a lot of questions, but yeah, if you're willing to stand alone and understand that being alone does not mean you are weaker, then you are ready to tackle any problem that life throws at you. And you have more power than you think you do, just alone. And I'm starting to, well, I've been realizing that these past like few years. Me and my girlfriend have been together for like a little over 3 years. And just recently, more recently, we have not been able to hang out with like anyone. And luckily, we have friends that understand why it is we can't hang out with them right now. And they're so beautiful and we love them so much. But unfortunately, with the way our lives are, our parents aren't coming to save us. The government's not coming to save us. We have to work to pay the bills for at least 40 hours a week. And after we clock out of our jobs, we have to work even more on our own thing. And that's how it is. And luckily, we have beautiful, beautiful friends that understand this and they don't judge us or like hold it against us for not spending like daily time with them, just hanging out and stuff, because we are trying something new and it's taking a lot of our time and energy, but we're doing it like pretty much alone. And they understand that. They understand that they can't like help us with it. And that's why I fucking love having people around like that, where I could call, text them 6 months down the road, haven't talked to them like that long, and it's like nothing, no time passed. And they're just like, how's it been? Like, how's it going? Like, oh, good. How's your life going? Like, that's the kind of people you need to stick around. But the majority of the time you will be alone. All these people like Drake and Taylor Swift and, you know, like presidents, world leaders, fucking people that have success, people that have vast amounts of success, they all say the same thing. It's lonely at the top. It's because you have to isolate yourself to achieve stuff that you've never achieved before. If you want something that badly, if you want something different than you've ever had in your life, then you have to isolate yourself. And it's not like a negative thing. And yeah, I'm starting to understand that too. It's not like a negative thing to isolate. And I have my girlfriend too, so that's good. We have each other, but we are both grinding our fucking asses off to get what we want. And it's, you know, like the small amount of free time we do have, it's like we just want to rest or like hang out with each other, you know? But yeah, there are going to be people in your life, and I've already X'd all these people out, but there are going to be people in your life that you tell them, hey, I can't hang out or I can't do this. Like you're going to have to tell them several times in a row. And eventually they're going to be like, why don't you want to hang out with me anymore? Like, what are you doing? And you have explained to them, it's because it's not nothing you're doing. I'm just working on myself. It's not like, if they get mad about that, X them out. Get them out of here. You don't have to get mad at them. Get them out. Ignore them. Ignore them. Seriously. Because they're going to try to guilt trip you into like, oh, you're my friend. You're supposed to hang out with me. I'll make another whole video on attachment. But if you have a person that is not like your significant other or your parents or something, maybe not even your parents, that are like telling you that you need to be paying attention to them. If it's just your friend, that ain't it. That ain't it. Especially if you're like working your ass off trying to get something different from your life and they try to guilt trip you into, well, why don't you hang out with me, dude? I've tried to hang out with you. This is like a one-sided thing. And you've told them, you've explained to them the reason, and they still are getting mad at you. Get them out of here. No friend, no other person in the world is more important than your purpose and your dream. So you're gonna understand if you're on like a journey like me and my girlfriend are, where you're trying to like reach for something you never even like thought was possible, and it's getting closer. You'll start to shed people like that have been in your life for years. Like, but then some of them are going to stay. Some of them are going to stay and they're not going to be mad. And those people, you need to keep them close. Keep like text them or call them every once in a while. Just be like, hey, like I miss you and stuff. But yeah, that's all I got for today. It's going to snow again. and I'm not working for the next 2 days. So I'm making a bunch of content. I'm going to be streaming tonight, tomorrow, and the next day, making videos, rocking out. Come check me out, Navarro95 on Twitch. I'm about to go eat a mango. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Thanks, y'all.